Hello, my name is Krista Weber, and my research topic was personalization and the user experience. Let's start by answering the question, what is personalization? Personalization is customizing web content to meet the user's needs and delivering that content at the precise time the user needs it. Some other terms that you may be familiar with that fall under the category of personalization are user modeling, customization, adaptive user interfaces, intelligent user interfaces, and responsive user interfaces. Since personalization can be used so many ways, it's helpful to divide it into four smaller categories. The first is architectural. This allows the user to change the look of the user interface, choose which items they want to see, and its purpose is to help the user express themselves. Next, we have relational. This is about creating a social connection, allowing interaction with other people in order to increase engagement, and its purpose is to help the user build a sense of community in a digital world. Next, we have instrumental. The focus is on functional systems, helping the user be more efficient and productive, and the purpose is making the user's tasks achievable as quickly and efficiently as possible. Finally, we have commercial. This is the most common, and its focus is on systems that improve purchasing. And its purpose is to drive sales, increase customer loyalty, and build brands. It turns out that not everyone is a fan of personalization. Nielsen's quote that personalization is highly overrated has shown up repeatedly in the research. Nielsen may be the most famous person to criticize personalization, but it's an unfortunate fact that personalization has been used incorrectly. Here are some ways that personalization has failed to enhance the user experience. It's used improperly. Too often, personalization has been incorporated into sites with little user testing, or even worse because it's simply the latest and greatest thing. It's used in place of good information architecture. Personalization is not supposed to be a crutch or a replacement for good information architecture. This is what led Nielsen to make his comments regarding personalization. As the computer does more, the user learns less. By having the computer sort through information, it takes away learning opportunities from the user because they're not being exposed to the information. In some cases, it doesn't ask permission. This is not a good way to build trust with the user. Or personalization can go to the other extreme, constantly asking for permission, interrupting the user's thought process, and taking focus away from their goals. The user interface is constantly changing. There's no consistency, which means the user can never get to the point that the interface is familiar, meaning it always requires their full concentration. Finally, we have the big reason that users don't like personalization: fears about their privacy. It's certainly understandable that a user would worry about their information, fearing that it will be sold or shared without their knowledge. That's why it's important to take steps to protect users and make them feel safe, such as only ask for information directly related to the personalization feature. Reward the user with immediate access to the feature. Let users choose how much they want to share, and let users access and manage their information. Finally, no selling or trading of the user's personal information. The good news is that personalization is not all bad. Responsive design, which is when a website adapts to the device and screen size of the user, is a form of personalization, and it's a best practice in web design. We've already talked about the bad. Now it's time to talk about the good. Let's look at some ways that personalization has been used to enhance the user experience successfully. Recommender systems. Amazon's use of related items is an example of a recommender system that can enhance the user experience by sorting through tons of data to find related items. Searching. Enhancing search features to help the user find what they are looking for quickly. Adaptive menus. Changing the menus so the most used items show up first helps users to complete their tasks quickly and efficiently. User-controlled UI, allowing the user to adjust the look and the feel of the user interface to reflect their personal tastes. Performing tedious tasks. Automating tedious and boring tasks for the user allows them to focus on areas that need their full concentration. Context-sensitive help agents. When the user searches help, it automatically goes to the topic that matches the task that they were performing. This can save time and frustration. Thank you for taking the time to view my presentation. I hope this short overview of personalization was useful.